Hello, and welcome to Homeward Bound, where I hear we have a birthday for
Hello, is this thing on?
one of the cast. Hello? Hello? They can hear you now.
Are you sure?
Yep, no, this is definitely the first time we've tried this, too.
Okay, so it's Bonbeesly's birthday. B_yees.
Yes.
And okay, anybody who's been in my stream knows that when Bees shows up, me and Wampa pranked her one time, and there's this wonderful human, Rob of Rob Intrin React, who was doing a watch through of Lord of the Rings, and at one point says, "Oh, you clever little hobbit." And now that's what happens when Bee shows up, because she's our cute little, grumpy little, cute little, perfect hobbit. We love her to death. So Wampa, being the most magical, wonderful human he is, reached out to Rob to just see if maybe he wanted to send a little happy birthday message to Bees, and I hope this works. So let's just see if it works.
Happy birthday,
I can't hear it.
Bonbeesly, you clever little hobbit.
Did it work? Again, one more.
Happy birthday, Bonbeesly, you clever little hobbit.
This is so cute! So happy birthday, Bees! That's just the beginning. I hope that we have many more things to do for your birthday, too, because we love you so much. But that's just a small little thing that so seriously excited that worked out and that he actually followed through and did it. Isn't that so cute? We love your little hobbit. You are the cleverest little hobbit, and we love you, Bees. Happy birthday.
That was really nice. I'm very uncomfortable now, but that was very nice.
Everyone say happy birthday to Bees. She's the bestest. We love her.
Thank you.
Yee. All right. Yeah, so how's everybody doing today? You doing good? Are you ready to be D&Ding?
I'm ready to role play.
Oh,
maybe.
I did want to say some stuff. I don't think this should be an indication of what might happen today, but I did notice a lack of battle music, which I have remedied.
Coincidentally.
Rourke has been far too excited for this session this week, which makes me think we're fucked.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be neat. It can go a number of different ways, and I like them all, so I'm excited. What else? Oh, I found out. I was watching the stream back, and I noticed that the game capture part was freezing, and I found a remedy to that. So if people are concerned about that last session, then I've remedied it, and I feel good about it. Shout out to Snow Chicken Lord for helping solve the problem. And Josh. Josh put a lot of work into it, but Snooch had the
Hey,
like.
horny Josh!
Did you say horny Josh?
He's so horny. It's He's like horny in a wholesome way, though. He's not gross.
Yeah.
He's just everybody's cute.
Yeah, but I'm excited. We are very behind. So I'm going to start this again. What happened last time? Last time on Homeward Bound, you guys fought a big sloth cat creature that is technically called an anchor cat. I don't know that the characters know that yet, but you found out the reason why they might be called an anchor cat is because their bite is poisonous. Oliver got bitten by this creature and now cannot have a speed increased or teleport or plane shift. And that's the kind of the effects of the poison, anchoring people to the forest, but also not being able to escape. What happened after? While you were carving them up for cool parts, which I think you got several of, like the claws, a poison sac, some other stuff. There was a bean that was planted and raised into a delightful treant named Bean, who you guys left in the forest. He's a treant. He'll be fine. I don't want to shame your decisions. Yeah. Right? Like, he'll be fine.
Okay. Saying I don't want to shame your decisions is shaming the decision, Rorik. Thank you.
Is it? No. I think it's a fine decision. He will
Lumpa's been
be
shaming her.
healthy.
Yeah,
Okay.
constantly.
You also found out more about your cat friend with you, Percival, who, seems interested and wants to travel with you. Seems extra interested in Imnaro's spellbook and etc. And yeah, he's the one kind of leading you through the forest the last couple excursions. Oh, you met with Ridimdi again at the stump. He tried to point you in the right direction, and whether you get there or not is up to you guys, really.
Yeah, did he though? Did he?
Yes. I will say he did point you in the right direction.
He pointed us in a direction.
Yes. And I think something that didn't come up, but I kind of meant to last time, is that and I think I'll have this be on the back of Amanita's knowledge about the Fae, but after he gave the information, he kind of tried to obscure it by saying it could be anywhere. But the most important bit of information is that the direction he gave you immediately after the exchange is probably the most truthful one, because of its transactional information. They try to trick but cannot lie, kind of thing. If you are making a deal, the deals need to be upheld. Yeah, so you made another travel roll through the forest to find your way to a person slumped over near a tree. And I'm going to change the scene so that people can see the thing. So we open with a shot of a concerned young man with clean short hair and a soft, narrow face, holding a staff of strange wood and inset blue stone spheres or ovals. Dressed in an outfit of leather and pockets, he grips the staff tight, slightly trembling. A hand from out of frame grips his shoulder firmly, and as he looks up, we see a gruff and confident older man in much more metal and armor, but about the same number of pockets. He looks down at the boy with the most assuring look the boy had ever seen, and says something to him as he offers his other hand. The boy is assured, nods, takes the hand, and is lifted from his doubt to his feet. We cut to the young man and his armored companion walking down the street of a city crowded with buildings, but disproportionately populated. They approach a group of equally prepared people, waiting for them at the end of a road, in front of a colossal door and an even larger wall that reaches up into a partially cloudy but blue and sunny sky. The young man runs to greet them as the older one takes his time. A loud rumble begins after some handshaking and pleasantries as the colossal door cracks and begins to open into what looks like an impossibly wooded forest that does not match the clear skies that one can see over the wall. The group turns to make their way through the forest, unsheathing their blue steel implements and readying themselves for what awaits them. The boy looks back at the group and the older men behind them with a look of newfound confidence and determination. The man looks back with a nod and a look of pride, the kind a father could give a son, despite not having known each other very long. The boy turns back and leads the group through the gateway into the hungry woods beyond.
Ooh.
And now you see in front of you an armored man with his helmet on, shallowly breathing, blue steel longsword at his side, collapsed. What do you do?
Should we help this person? Should we heal them? I can heal them. They look hurt. Are they alive? Are they dead? Help.
Rorik, can you remind me, didn't Percival say something about traveling with people with blue weapons?
Yes, he said that they shoot him off at one point. He was trying to follow them, but they shoot him off.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. Do you know him?
Let me just get the thing.
You gotta get the flow chart up, see who knows who.
No. He looks familiar.
I
Forgot
forgot.
about the voice. I love it.
I say forget, hoping that was the right voice.
It was.
Okay, perfect.
Imagine just demon voice.
Yeah.
Were they?
Oops.
Other than shooing you off, were they good people? The people that you saw that he might be with?
They were pretty adamant about not wanting to be followed. I tried, but they seemed fine.
Do you remember how many there were of them?
I only saw 4. This guy looks pretty banged up, though.
Mm-hmm.
We should probably help him and always ask questions later. I guess.
I'll go over and just like do a little wiggle dance in a half circle around him and cast Healing Word. I'll do it at 2nd level. So that's 4 plus 4.
Healing word.
10 HP. Is he back to full? Probably.
What's the word?
Oh, the word is stranger danger is one word.
Yeah, I guess it's a spell that you can cast from a distance, so you don't get closer to him, right? Or do you? Or...
I do. I would. Bloom is reckless. Like not like 5 feet away, but like just like probably like 15 feet, just kind of back and forth a little bit. So definitely approach it.
Yeah. Oh, I have the game paused. You can move up there if you want. Yeah. So. Yeah, you are. You get closer. You do like his shallow breathing. As you get closer, there is like blood on his weapon, blood on him, cuts in his like dents and cuts in his armor. He looks pretty fucked up, and you are approaching a man that is unconscious after making his like saving throws. Like this man was below 0 HP. And is now just unconscious in the forest.
Okay, so it seems like my healing took hold, but he's still not awake, basically.
He's stabilized at this point.
Yeah, he's yeah. You are you would be able to wake him up. He's still unconscious, but with that amount of healing, like he doesn't wake, but you could wake him, and he would be probably a little more conscious than if you tried to wake him without doing it.
Before we wake him, can I is there any way I can check the surrounding area to see if this happened nearby, or if he crawled over here, or?
Yeah, it seems like he probably crawled from over here. where he collapsed and probably crawled behind a tree. And then
Okay, so is
passed
there
out.
like sign of like disturbed brush or any spells cast on the other side of this tree here?
No.
Okay.
We try to wake him up, or what do we do? What do we do?
Make a survival check, Oliver.
Good.
Or,
I'm
like,
glad I'm back.
Tracks and
Yeah.
stuff. I know you have a stellar check.
It's okay. My intelligence went up.
Ooh.
We're good.
Nice.
Survival is wisdom, so not helpful.
Oh, okay. Wait, hey, my wisdom's +1. We're good, baby.
Yeah, you can see like some footsteps and maybe even like some blood trail like coming from over here.
I relay this information to the group. I think we should probably like give him some water, see if we can wake him up a little. Try not to startle him. Maybe kick his sword away from him before he wakes up.
Good call. Good call.
Does anybody know what kind of metal that is?
Looks cool. I don't.
Can I go identify and see if it's magical in any way? Yeah, I'll just take that sword away from him. Now just look at it. Identify.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. Do you want to cast detect magic, or you just while they tend to him?
Oh yeah, sure.
Detect magic or identify?
I'm like, because I
Yeah.
could do identify first to see if it's even magical, right? Or I guess either one would say.
Identify will give you the properties of it. You don't need to know that it's magical to do identify on it, but if it's mundane, identify is just like would just tell you that it's a sword, probably not magical, but identify
then.
works for sure as a.
Okay. Maybe I'll do detect magic then, since it's like within 30 feet of me and not just one singular thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to touch it for.
Yeah, I'll just get up
For that
close
too.
with the group while they tend to him and. Oh yeah. Detect.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
Percival's going up and like sniffing him, doing the cat sniffs, like the.
Rummage around in my sack and try and find like the most fragrant candy, or maybe like a molded cinnamon bun that was probably pretty fragrant thing that smells the strongest in my pack, to try and like waft under his nose, see if it'll like jolt him awake.
And it's like, if it's a molded cinnamon bun, you know it's like the icing hasn't gone bad, so it's like the mold
I
plus
definitely-
icing.
We'll lick a bit of the icing, even if it's molten. Like, can't waste that.
That's enough to wake him, and he like looks around and doesn't see his weapon, and like retreats kind of back into the tree.
Hello,
Like, who are you?
I'm Bloom. Who are you?
You can call me Crowns. Where
Round?
did you come from?
We came from. Hey guys, what's that town's name again? Lumbertown or something?
Christmas Town.
We came from a town that I feel like is not anywhere close to here. We're lost.
Very lost.
I see.
Are you okay? I healed you. Would you like?
Kind of like. It's hard to see past his like helmet that he has on, but he does like look at you guys, observing.
Can I take his helmet off?
He's got like he checks like some of his wounds. Yeah, you go to like take it. He like bats you away, but like takes it off himself, and We see an older, gruff man. The camera recognizes it from the beginning intro cinematic.
I've already poured a cup of coffee and and given it to him.
Yeah, he's like, oh, and hot.
It's hot, by the way. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah. He like
Try and find the freshest cinnamon bun, but it's still definitely stale.
To go with it, yeah.
and who are you?
Name's
What can I call
Oliver.
you?
Those are my kids back there. I don't know if you can see them. They wave.
Yes. Yeah, Veritor, Croat, and Mulwerf all give the hello.
And I turn around and be like, okay, that's enough. And I wave them off. Be safe.
They like look around and like go to one of the ferns.
Good.
Like, man, the force got weird. Yeah.
Are you traveling alone? Did you have any friends that you were traveling with? Or?
Yeah, I was. Like shakes his head. I was attacked. I don't know what happened. They attacked me. He like
Your friends did?
again checks his wounds, but like he's only got 10 HP healing, so they're still like kind of open, but like they're not. He's fucked up. I don't know what happened.
Well, like, what was the last thing you remember?
The three of them, they overtook me, and then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to Tobias. He ran off.
Who's Tobias?
Yeah, one of them. There were five of us.
What were you guys doing? Were you lost as well?
Not exactly. I'm sorry, I can't tell you too much, but we.
What do you mean you can't tell us too much?
Your
friends are
friends
gone.
attacked you.
Yeah.
Yes, we
Wait, I wouldn't say
we
it.
explore
I
the
would just be like,
forest.
Look, friend, your friends, not your friends no more. You very injured in the middle of nowhere. I would bet that it would be the best to tell us what's going on. Just a thought, though.
Your frame looks very strong. Do you have magical abilities?
No, not really.
No, he says with the glowy sword.
Are you a man of fighting capabilities, strength?
Yeah. It takes a lot to be out here. You need at least a bit of muscle, but also a bit of magic. I'm not the magic part.
I'm just kind of like looking him over. All of them.
Oh, you know what? I
Do you
forgot
know
to
your
do-
way around this place? Is there like, if we're looking for a place close by, a town, would you know how to get there?
Yeah, if I can figure out where we are, I can get you to a town.
Cool. Well, that'll give us a lot of time to get to know each other, so then you can trust us and you can tell us everything about you and what you were doing and all this stuff.
What
Very
they said.
trustworthy, I think.
That right there.
I have to be upfront. I can't tell you. I can't take you to where I'm going, but I can get you to a town.
Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
He just shakes his head like
What choice is this of yours right now, friend? I really don't understand.
Are you magically forbidden from telling us? Is something keeping you from saying, or you just don't want to tell us?
I don't know you, and it could endanger a lot of people I care about.
The ones that tried to kill you?
No, there's more back home.
Okay, well, as far as I know, I'm a good guy. I point to the rest of us. They're all good guys. And, like, I'm a teacher, man. You think, well, that's true. Well, Karen, she's a real bitch. But most of us are good. Most of us are good.
Well, you didn't loot me and leave me for dead, so you've got at least a little bit of trust in me.
We could have.
We
You have many
could.
uses dead. We could have just taken those. We didn't.
Because, hey,
And
one,
I'm
you're
thankful.
injured.
I gave you my last good cinnamon bun. The rest of them are moldy. That means a lot.
And that means a lot coming from Bloom. Like, a lot.
I will probably still eat the moldy ones, I'm gonna be honest.
Aside, I want to, like, take a step back because I'm feeling a little frustrated. And I take Imnara across, and I want to, like, see if there's any insignias or, like, runes or anything on his sword that I would recognize as, like, coming from a certain part of the world or a certain type of magic or anything like that.
Did my detect magic detect anything while they were talking?
Yeah, I was just gonna say your 10-minute cast is probably up as as this is going on, and the sword is definitely magical. It is enchanted. But he also has some magical stuff on him. Stuff in his pockets.
Okay.
You can't quite see what they are, but yeah.
So I could just sense there's magic coming from his pockets.
Yeah, he's got some magic items on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna do another healing word on him, but I will get, like, even though it's range, I'll get close and, like, try and help him up, even though he's probably much bigger than me. But, like, give him another heal while I do it. I'll just do the same thing as I did last time. Oh, it's bad. 2 1s.
Sure, yeah. He has 16 HP.
I'm like looking at him, thinking about things. I watched Bloom do their healing word and notice that it doesn't do too much. So I guess I will do cure wounds also. And I, like, walk up to him and I'm like, now if you do I'm gonna help you, but if you do anything, it's gonna go bad. So just let me help you. And then I just kind of, like, take a little gnome finger and boop his, like, knee, because, you know, I'm small, and then do that. There we go. Yay. Can you
Cure
roll, please? Oh, there we go. Healing.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, show off. Oh, actually, it's 10.
You also did.
A healing word.
No, cut off his head. No. I want that body.
Damn, that was a level 1, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry to interrupt again, but just as the identify or the detect magic was going off, I'm asking Imnara to, like, help me search the sword for, like, any indication of, like, where the origin of this magic is, and I was wondering if I could get advantage on a roll.
Yeah, with Imnara's help, for sure. The aid action.
Yes, our brains combined.
What would you like me to roll, sir?
Arcana, or do you have smithing tools?
I have smithing.
Or proficiency with smithing tools?
I have proficiency with smithing tools.
Which tools did I take? Oh god. I think no. Yes? I don't remember what tools I took, Cody. I have all the stuff that's in my backpack, to be fair. But I'll roll an Arcana check. That's fine with advantage.
Cool. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So, it is enchanted. It is, but it's a very basic enchantment. It is a +1 sword. For instance, it's very, very easy to tell this kind of enchantment. But that kind of enchantment doesn't make it blue typically. What is making it blue and glowy is like the combination of materials that it has. Some sort of magic was actually used to create this sword, just like fundamentally. And yeah, it's a blue steel. Is
that like
sword
of a region that I've heard of? Is that like do they do that in a certain kingdom, or
no?
Do you want me to roll history on
this
that?
Is what your 20 will get you is that you know that this is not a smithing technique that you know from where you're from, but you can. You could probably figure out the metals and alloys. Looking at it, you're like, oh, it makes sense that these metals would make this. It's like a type of steel and cobalt iron. Cobalt, steel, and iron.
Okay. That's it. That's all. Thank you.
Very, very strong. Yeah.
I lean over to him now. Are you gonna keep his sword, or are we giving it back to him?
Let's see what happens. Let's just keep it for now.
Okay.
I'll give the sword over to you because you're stronger. Yeah. I'll just be like, here, you hold on to it.
Yeah, so as you guys are here kind of like mulling this over, who's got the highest passive perception?
It's not great, Johnny.
15? No, it definitely would be Imnara. So after you've done your magic, you're kind of like the focus is off actively doing things. Mm-hmm. You hear in the distance the sound of running water.
Can I tell from which direction?
Yes. Map west.
Okay. And that was the direction that you earlier said was where the...
He ran from that
direction. He came from that direction. Okay. Okay, well, I tell the group, I'm like, you guys hear that? I hear water in that same direction where there was probably this fight where this guy was coming from.
He nods like, yeah, we were by the river and they attacked. It seemed like out of nowhere.
Were you drinking from the river? Could it have been something in the water?
I think we were just walking by. We wanted to use it as a guide. It's easier to follow the river than it is to get lost in the woods.
Did you do anything differently from your friends, since you seem to be okay as far as we know, since we don't really know you?
Yeah, he just shrugs. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm kind of. I don't want to go over there. I'm kind of scared. What if we all fight each other?
That would not be great.
Well, I don't think I'd fight you. But what if you all fight me?
I mean,
can't
our
fight.
goal is just to get to a town, right? Why this man's friends tried to kill him seems to be his problem.
That's true. I agree. But I feel like we're very lost in here. And if he knows where he's going, maybe he could help us get somewhere.
Sure.
Maybe.
And then he can go off and...
Point of note,
Yeah,
are you
and
guys
then-
having this conversation near him?
Oh,
am I-
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
We're deciding what we want to do.
I can help you to a town. There's a place called Oak Bay. It's on the river. We can follow that.
I don't want to go to the river. I'm scared.
Just don't touch the water. Don't drink the water.
They
Also,
were drinking it.
I kind of look at Oliver. Can we bind him somehow? Just so Bloom feels better.
Well, I'm not afraid of him. I'm afraid of the water.
Yeah, well, he should be.
He seems
As a
nice.
precaution, friend, we're gonna tie your hands behind your back.
Wait,
I
what?
hope
Why are you
that's
guys so suspicious? He's just a nice dude. His name is Crowns. He seems nice.
Listen, it's not that I don't like crowns, no offense, but I don't know him. I don't know that he wasn't the one that just attacked his friends. I don't know any of these things. So
What were your
to make me
names
feel better,
again?
to make my party feel better, to make my young children, we're 25 now.
Yeah.
Very old. My young toddlers.
my sweet innocent babies. Just if you can murder 4 people in cold blood, then who's to say you wouldn't murder us in cold blood? And I'm not saying you did, but
sometimes
You never
people
know.
are just nice guys.
hey, I agree. But a glowy armored man in the forest is not on the top list of people I trust right away.
This place is dangerous. Your people are dangerous. It's a great place, though.
I don't have to go with you if you don't want.
No, I think I'd like you to come with us because I feel like we have some things that you could probably answer for us.
I'd rather not be bound then. And again, I'm not trying to.
Really
I'm very
have a
thankful
say.
for everything you've done. I feel like I could probably get on my way now if
Okay,
I don't
well,
want to
how
be your
about
prisoner.
what about you empty your person so that we know there's no weapons on you? Would that?
And then we don't have to tie your
We
hands.
give them all back. We're not thieves.
A pat down's fine, and he starts to unload. That's reasonable. Yeah.
Can I be the one to just take them all? Just put them right here. And I just watch as he puts everything from his pockets into
Yeah. The detect magic is still going, so he does have some vials that are magical. And a feather that is magical that he puts there, but most of it's just some rope he had at his belt and some just regular adventuring gear that he lays out, and
Well, we'll do
maybe a
that
machete.
after.
He did have a couple knives on him that he puts down, and like.
I mean, as is normal, I suppose. When he's standing up, is there like, does he have a cape on? Is there any insignias?
No capes.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay,
No,
well,
no faction marks.
Let's go then. Could you lead us to the closest town, I hope? Maybe, sir? Also, as we're walking, maybe you can tell us why the hell you're here. And we'll tell you why we're here. Seem fair?
Yeah, sure.
Because, hey, we don't know you. We don't really give a shit. But it'd be nice to know.
Yeah, I didn't get your names either.
You did. I'm Oliver. That was Blue.
Oliver. Bloom. He kind of like...
Nara.
He has a look at Bloom for a sec.
Amity.
Like a judgy look?
No, like a, oh, that's interesting kind of look.
Unfazed by the
That's
badger, though.
judgy. That's judgy, though. You meet somebody on the street and you're like, oh, that's an interesting look. Like, that's rude.
Time to die!
It might come up later, but yeah. It's,
Body shaming me, okay? How tall is he when he stands up?
like 6'4". He's tall.
Disgusting. Okay.
We're all like,
Yeah, right. You're all like basically small. Yeah, he.
this is like a bunch of children like, don't you be mean to us!
I mean, it might explain the suspicion a little more. We're party of very small creatures.
And one tall wizard.
Yeah. Oh. But yeah, Does he get everybody else's name? So Imnara and Amanita?
Yeah, I think Justin
Okay,
or Oliver introduces Nara.
perfect. I'm just double checking. Well, nice to meet all of you. The fastest way is probably following the river. I don't know that I want to go there yet. My companions could still be there.
So, crowns. Have you had a lot of injuries over the course of your life?
What a creepy question.
Yeah.
Are you in generally good health?
He like looks at all the blood he's on like.
Aside from that,
Yesterday, I would consider it. Yeah.
Okay. Great.
He just gives you a weird look, and he goes to put on his helmet again, and collect the things that aren't the weapons. He kind of assumes that you guys want to keep them, keep the weapons, but he'll try to gather up his other stuff.
Again.
Wait, what? Oh, you guys, you can hear Justin? He's like cut up for me.
Oh, yeah, Roar can't hear you, apparently.
Neither can I.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I
like
can hear
gone
you.
from the video thing. Oh, weird. How strange. Yeah, Can he hear me? because he like kind of cut out for a sec. So
Yeah, he just dipped out, and I'm assuming he's joining back in to see if it'll fix it.
Oh, there he is.
there he is.
There. I left and I came back. Can you hear me now?
It feels like a different mic though.
Oh, okay, let me change. Gotta love. Gotta love.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, is that better now?
Much
Sound like the
better.
right mic now.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I was asking, what's the name of our town? I do not remember the name of our town.
Timber Falls.
Timber Falls. Has he heard of Timber Falls? I ask him as we're getting up to ready to go.
No. Where's that?
I tell him where I used to teach university, and it's like somewhere outside of that by like a day or so. Does he know where that is?
Make an insight check.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if he's from another dimension.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sick insight roll, bro.
He nods and like, oh, that's nice. Yeah. And like, that's about it.
That's all he does. What a lovely man.
Like,
Not polite. That's not polite conversation, if you ask me. Thank you very much.
No, it's not. Like, it's... Look, he's had a day, and you're like,
You're right.
Let's have some small talk. He's like, my friends turned on me and tried to kill me.
Not my best day.
But what's your favorite TV show?
He is receptive. He doesn't seem like annoyed, like, but like he's.
This wouldn't be his first.
Yeah, if someone else wants to do an insight, or maybe it's just it's not his first encounter, certainly.
And by the way, yes, I am still holding his sword.
Yeah, he doesn't expect to be armed while traveling with you. I think that's the fair compromise.
So you can't tell us where you're going or what you and your friends were doing. Is there anything about that you can tell us that maybe would help us?
I can tell you what we were doing. We were coming into this forest, and we tried to deal with the things that we can. And
So you came here on purpose, or?
yeah, this place is full of bad things, but
Have you come and then left again before?
he doesn't respond. He kind of just smirks at the question, almost like I see kind of thing.
So he doesn't answer and does that, but like, does he give any indication that yes, he has done that?
Make an insight check.
Nice.
Yes, and he is a demon.
No, not a demon, can confirm. But yeah, he with that look, he's like, I see, like, maybe I'm saying too much, and like I don't want to give these people hope or have them follow me, but he certainly has left the forest.
Why are you trying to fight the bad things in the forest? Bad things are everywhere.
Yeah. We fight the things we can.
Did the forest do something to you?
Oh, not exactly, but I was lost in here once myself.
Did your whole town get lost because your mayor is not a smart person?
No, I went looking for my my children.
My children.
My children, and I laughed, but that's it's a much more serious moment. No, I went into the forest looking for my children, and got lost.
So the town, is it like a safe place?
As safe as cities I'm familiar with.
Because Rhythm D was
He
unclear.
rolls his
about
head, rolls his eyes at Rhythm D. I'm like,
Yes, I'm not fond of him either.
No Rhythm D?
yeah. Yes.
I don't know. I think he's got he's got something to him.
He's certainly a character. Be careful. He's not dangerous until he's dangerous. He has the whims of a powerful madman, but mostly it's just for fun.
Do the towns? I kind of like look at everybody else. What did he say, that the forest moves around you, or do the towns move, or do the forest move? She's like looking at them and talking to him, but then also kind of talking to herself, trying to remember, like, see if she understood. But then, of course, he could have been lying. Like, is it the forest that moves around? Are the towns stationary? Like,
Oh,
are they?
yeah. The forest has movement within it. It can make it hard to try to traverse, but distances are usually similar. That's why we like to use the river, because the river never gets longer or shorter. It's easy to know where you're going. The hard part is going through the forest. The trees aren't always in the same place.
Is the town we're going to along the river?
Yes, yeah. There's a bunch of people who struggled, but we have an okay relationship with them.
Is this a town made up of people that just found themselves here?
Yeah, it was. Wasn't always there. And on one of our outings, we found it, and
But there's
They
lots
get by.
of interesting people.
certainly
all
interesting.
sorts of different people.
Hi ho, it's off to the village we go.
So yeah, I assume you guys are saying this all as you're getting up, but like, what is your heading? Do we?
We were following him, aren't we?
Yeah.
Here, stay quiet and follow me. And he'll start to head this way. Make
Wait,
make
isn't that
a
toward? So we're
stealth
going
check,
towards the water.
everybody.
Yes, Bloom,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're going towards the water. Stick close to me, it'll be okay.
No, you are the strongest. If you're gonna attack me, I'm gonna die right away.
Listen.
I go hide behind.
Yeah, hide behind
No
my kids.
Actually, yes, I hide behind the kids. I just huddle between them.
Do you want to hold Percival for a little bit? Will that make you feel more comfortable?
He creeps me out a little bit.
Oh.
I don't think he likes me.
I look at him like, probably not.
Thank you, though.
Oh.
All right.
I'll just stand with the other weaklings.
Oh, I know what I can do. I can.
That's like a side note. Now that we're not like in any immediate danger and we're kind of just traveling again, Oliver puts back on his glasses so that he can see a little better.
Does he have to put them on when he fights? Like, wait, hold on.
He's got he takes them off, he whips them off. It's very dramatic. But they're like bifocals too. They're not like just regular glasses. They're thick. They're real thick. So, because he has some trouble reading up close. Sorry, Cody. You were gonna say we should roll something as we're walking here, and we all.
Yeah, a stealth check. At least he wants you to roll a stealth check. Whatever you guys do.
I'm very stealthy, so.
I rolled a 6, so I'm basically encouraging Oliver's kids to just incessantly chatter with me behind everyone else. I'm whispering, but that doesn't really matter. Obviously incites Oliver's wrath.
Yeah.
It's okay. I rolled a 7, so.
Yeah. So as he walks through the forest, he's like, "So are you all from the same place, or did you find each other here?"
We're from the same place.
Kinda.
Came here together.
We were at the same place before we were here.
Yes, that.
Well, we kind of found each other in that place. We were from all over.
Now we're kind of like a really cool adventuring party.
That's right.
Like a band.
We can make a new home here.
Well, if we can find the rest of the Lotol, actually, I would be down.
Where the hell are my kids?
Oh, they're back here. You want me to get them?
Oh yeah, I got it. There we go.
Listen, I am concerned.
A concerned father.
I kind of want to stay
I do
close-ish
this?
to this guy because, and try to keep a bit of an eye out myself too. Not that I'm great at it, but because just in case he's like leading us to become dinner or something, I just want to be close and also look like keep an eye out and ear out for what's going on around us.
Yeah, what do you guys see? What do your elven eyes see?
Let me take
So,
it
yeah,
out
as
of my
you-
pocket. Hold on.
So what is this? What this is... You know what? I'm gonna roll for the kids too. They will share a roll.
Justin's cam isn't on this screen.
Yeah.
Probably because I had to disconnect and reconnect. I apologize.
All good.
Actually really upset about it, so. I'm very camera friendly, so the fact that it's not on right now, offensive.
should be focused on me and only me.
Listen, I'm a Gemini. I thrive. Okay, I thrive.
Yes, Gemini. We love an air sign.
Said nobody ever. Jesus. Okay.
You said only other air signs.
Yes.
Me.
Yeah, so let me just do the thing. So yeah, you guys make your way through the forest. Making your way through the forest.
Making my way downtown, moving fast.
Trees they passed, and we're town bound.
So yeah, they sneaking by. What is math?
I'm quite suspicious. We've moved a little bit here, Imnara. How can you hear the river still?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's getting louder.
Can I hear
coming
that?
up.
Can I hear? Okay. All right.
People, yeah, it is apparent now. The moving water and whatnot. Yeah. He's just like, it's just up here. But you yeah, you come up on the river. Beely deely deely deely.
Hey, there it is.
There's the river.
Oh, yeah.
And you you can all hear kind of loud slurping and shuffling coming from over yonder, just a little.
Okay. When you say
was nice.
slurping, Cody,
Yeah.
like the sound of somebody eating flesh?
No, like
Okay,
sipping water.
Okay.
Flash.
I just, can never be too careful when it comes to.
It is quite dark at this point. But you,
Excuse me, I have 120 feet of dark vision, so
120 feet?
yeah.
Oh, well, let me just fix that for you. I thought you only had 60. Let me give you...
No, I have a stone rune, thank you, so...
Then, while you were over here, you would have seen those people.
Oh.
Who do not have that kind of vision, but they seem preoccupied.
Are they
let me move
glowing
audience
blue
cat
like
so they can see.
like our friend here?
Well, he's not glowing blue. He has a sword that is
Sure. Are any of the
is
things
blue.
on them glowing blue that I can see?
yes. Yeah, one has
Okay.
a spear. Let me just get the reference image. Oh, it's gone.
Does anyone else have dark vision like that?
Mine only goes up to 60.
Yeah, only 60.
Okay. I'm gonna stop everyone and be very quiet and be like, "Excuse me, friends. I do think I see the rest of this man's party still by the river by some coincidence. They don't look deranged from what I can see. It just looks like they're drinking water.
Yeah, they're just like kind of knelt down, drinking water, filling up their water
Their
skins.
flasks, doing the thing,
Yeah.
But they all have like glowy blue weapons, just like he did. So I think that's them.
Wait, I have to see them, can't I? Don't I? I was gonna like, oh, can I message? Be like, hey, are you missing a buddy? are you missing a person in your party? Is he
Wait.
the deranged one?
Yeah, so what, they're just right there? You've been dying by this tree and then they're just right across the way?
Well, we don't know how long he was there. We don't know how long he was there.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry, I'm staying back and like asking Oliver, like, should
Well,
I message into one of them?
They didn't chase me.
Listen, there's a lot of suspicion happening in my mind right now. I'm trying to figure out why you would tell us this, and they're literally like 300 feet away from you.
What?
How
would I know where they were? I was unconscious. I don't know how long I've been out.
I get kind of I'm a little frustrated.
You can see you could see one of them like look up and like look around, like tap the others.
Hey,
Like
Percival.
get up and look around.
I'm gonna ask Percival, would you be willing to kind of get a little closer to them and see, see if you can hear maybe what they're doing, if they sound like maniacs?
No thanks.
No, Percival, we need a maniac check, please.
Are there?
They already aren't really happy with me, so
Are there any other?
maybe just try to shoo me away.
Are there any? Did Oliver point what direction they are?
I'm gonna assume yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the northwest of
Can I
us.
see any little woodland animals nearby?
Yeah, probably. Something I fail to do, I think, is remind the players how there is a lot of life here, a lot of small fauna, and like there's weird squirrels with 3 antlers, or like a deer with frog legs, kind of thing. It's just like weird dark forest animals. I don't bring it up because it's not like an encounter, but it is something I should bring up more, because as you move through the forest, you do see this life.
Okay. Before when Inara says, should I say, well, hold on, maybe we can be a little more sneaky. And I like kind of go to one of, I love the idea of antlered squirrels, so I'm gonna pick that and go and use speak with animals. Let's see, and see if okay, I know it's limited, so see if I'm gonna ask it, can you see if those people are if there's something wrong with those people?
Oh, sure. Yeah, the the creature's like, oh. You're
Can
like,
I get an adorable picture, please?
an adorable picture. I do not have a 3-antlered
Just kidding.
squirrel picture.
Just kidding.
I'll make one for you, but at the ready, it is not. Yeah, so this little squirrel like goes off into like kind of beyond the darkness that you can see, and yeah, you hear a feminine voice kind of look over and like, oh look, it's dinner. Come here, little guy.
What have you done?
Can I see them about to eat the squirrel?
Does he?
Yeah, I guess Oliver has the vision on them, and they bring it up and they call it over, and it like goes up to them, and they do the thing.
Did they kill it, or did they
over.
literally just like,
Yeah.
this and then like this?
No. They kill it to to keep
Normal.
it for later. Like
Normal
they
way.
need to, yeah, like
Like
we
how
are
you
blessed
would if you
with this lunch. Like,
They're not like ripping it open like a zombie and like
no,
you
no,
know.
they aren't insanely doing that.
Gotcha. So seems pretty normal, is what you would say.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they didn't have to do a trap, and this thing seemed interested in them, and then it's easy. No. They need to eat too.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Thanks.
What?
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
Red bucket squirrel.
Stop.
I just kind of see this happen, and
You probably just hear
Just-
the sound, but yeah.
I described
Yeah.
it to you.
yeah, well,
Yikes.
yeah, I just hear them, and I'm just like, I'm gonna look around, like considering doing it again, and I'm like, no. We should send a person to talk to them instead.
I could go.
Yeah, they
Well,
What?
and they
Or maybe
they like
approach.
This
They
is what I do. This is the whole.
they
This is
perk
the
up
purpose
again,
I
and they're
serve.
like, "Is someone
Oh my
there?"
God, Bloom literally just
I'm gonna
starts
go.
running
go.
over, and I
dive into the water. I have a swim speed. I go.
oh my god. Okay,
You go where you want to, and I will.
It's okay, guys. This is my whole job. Oh, I see them. I get in the water anyway, and then I swim up.
I'm booking like as fast as
I'll be in the
ways
water
I'm
and I'll poke my head up and be like, "Hello."
Yeah, Crowns hides behind a tree. He doesn't go up, but yeah, what you see
I stay
are
with
these
him.
three folk.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
So one of them has like more of a mace type situation with a spear on their back. The middle one, they are non-binary. The flanked by two longer-haired feminine types, both with spears and blue-tipped things, and they like. The one in the middle has the squirrel in hand. Kind of like looks over and what? Who are you?
Hi, I'm Bloom. I'm just lost in this forest, and I saw a person that looks like you over there, and I'm wondering if maybe you lost a friend. They were unconscious. Is everything okay? I'm lost.
Did you put him out of his misery?
No. What happened? Did he attack you?
Yeah. He lost his goddamn mind.
What? Did he drink this water?
No, the water's fine.
Oh,
and
no.
They like hold up the
Sudden realization that I'm
canteen
in the
and, like,
water.
yeah. No, it's fine.
I will, at that, be like,
Is he still
I need to
alive?
get out of
And
the
they
water.
like kind of like hand on the weapons. They're like looking around.
He is. He seems normal. He thinks that you guys attacked him. That's what he says. Is one of you Tobias?
Are you traveling with him? Did you help him?
I healed him. I saw a stranger
No.
that needed help. I helped.
No, Tobias didn't make it.
He killed Tobias?
Yeah.
All right. You're not lying, right?
What?
About any of it?
I love
No. They start to like pack up their things. Like it was a very uncomfortable thing to ask them.
Well, where are you guys gonna go now?
Home.
Where's that?
Maybe to Oh, did you? And like another one of them's like, what happened to his body? Is he?
Bias's body?
No, Crowns.
Oh, he's over there.
Oh my god.
I'm like, all right, well.
Well, he's with. I have friends, and he's
awake?
help us.
All right. I've
Yeah, he
heard
was gonna help us get to a town because we're lost. So maybe, if you guys go on your separate, we'll go on our separate ways.
Yeah,
He seems to not know what happened.
Well, we could. If he's not in a rage, I guess we can talk to him. But
You're gonna attack him? He doesn't
make an
attack you.
insight
Will
check.
you attack him?
I don't know.
Well, I spent a lot of magic on healing him, so I would like if you did not attack him.
Yeah, they're like clearly upset and like
I will cast calm.
they did. They had someone like they're talking about a friend who got murdered by this guy, so like
Yeah.
it's clear that some of them are like,
I am going to cast calm
maybe we
motions.
kill
I'll be
him.
like, look, I think that he's sorry, and I think that if you told him that he killed Tobias, I think he would be sad because he mentioned Tobias by name to us, and we only just met, and he sounded like he liked that person, and I think that he's probably sorry. So I think that maybe if we could talk and just you could tell him what happened, and we could all everything could be good and normal. And everything is just, it's fine. He's not mad. He's not raging. It's fine.
How much of this can we hear?
Yeah, probably all of it. Like it's not super far away.
Okay,
Crowns
then
seems pretty confused.
maybe we can all walk
himself,
over
though, but
and figure
Crowns
whatever the.
is not going right.
I don't care what Crowns wants, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I hold up his real big sword and I point it at him and I say, walk.
They're gonna kill me.
I won't let them kill you. They're not going to let them kill. We don't want to fight with anybody. But I would like to figure out why you killed their friend.
And they can all make a charisma saving throw. And if they fail, I can make them non-hostile. I can make them indifferent toward him.
Like, Tobias can't be dead. He ran off.
You say this, they say that. What do you want?
Like, I'll go, but behind you.
That's fine.
Yeah, and they're like, all we need from Crowns is the boat. And we can go on our way, and he can stay here. We're not taking him with us.
Okay, we're walking over. Kids, you stay within eyesight, all right? Pet the kitty.
All right, Dad.
Dad, we're 25.
Yeah.
Oh, look, here comes some of my friends now. Look, everybody is just happy and, I mean, not happy. We're in mourning for Tobias, but everything's fine.
We're going to keep about... I think this distance is nice where I am right now. That's how I measure distance in this game. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, 35 feet. That's reasonable. Hi, other blue people.
Yeah, what are your names? I'm Bloom, I told you.
I'm Oliver.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Is it?
I am undecided yet.
Good,
to
so
be
are we.
honest. I'm Olg. This is Marga and Ilya.
Maybe you guys can tell us what just happened then. Because, and I point behind me and up at the man's hiding behind the 5-foot badger. Doesn't seem to recall much of anything other than
Crowns
apparently
lost his shit, started attacking us, and Tobias is dead now because of it.
And I look back at him. Is that what you remember?
It's like, no, Tobias, he ran off. They attacked me. Like, look, Crowns, shit gets wild out here. We get it. You're compromised. We can't take you back.
So, okay, let me get this straight. Either he lost his mind, or you lost their mind. Do you think maybe something was like altering reality for one of you, or like you maybe ate something and you went off the handle a little bit? Any of you, please help me.
Maybe you all lost your mind and Tobias is just like, I'm afraid, I'm leaving, and made everybody think they died so they could just go home.
That's
Maybe
a good theory,
everybody's
Bloom.
crazy.
If we follow this river, will we find a town?
Yeah, we're making a stop there on our way.
Lovely.
You can come with us if you want.
I look at Oliver. I mean, if they all say the same, that if we follow this river, we find a town. So why not just let everyone? This isn't our business, you know.
I suppose it isn't our business. All right. I'm fine with that. I'd like to go rest, maybe eat some real food. But what do we do with him? And I again.
Old speeds up, and they're like, it's a couple days, maybe a week by foot. Just so you're aware.
But
I don't want to. I don't want you to think that you're getting there tonight.
there's a boat, right? Is it faster by boat?
Sure. Yeah.
And you said he had a boat.
Yeah. We can take you there if you want.
All of us together as a nice, happy group.
Not him.
I'll tie
Yeah,
him
I'm
up.
already
if that
like-
makes you feel...
Bye, friend.
Wait, well, we can't just leave him. I mean, do
Listen,
you want to be left?
Like,
I'll tie him up if that makes you guys feel better.
Yeah, we got to get home, and the town's on our way home.
Where is home?
Oh, it's in the forest. There's a big door.
What's it? There's a big door. What's your town called?
It's the Homeward.
The Homeward. Maybe we all want to go there. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Tell me more about your home, please.
I would like to go homeward bound.
And yeah. Roll credits. Crowns is like looking confused. I'm like, wait, you can't take them there. What are you doing?
I turn and I point I say, shut up.
Oh, wait! Let him talk! We should hear both sides of everything everybody has to say about this place.
You can't take them there. You know that. What? He's just confused.
Well, do they respond?
Yeah, they're
Why
like,
can't we go?
They shrug.
don't you want us to go there, Crowns?
It's against the code.
Whose code?
The homeward
Grid and
code.
D's?
The gardener's code.
You are speaking
The
words
gardener's
that
code?
mean nothing to me right
I
now.
kind of like. Does
Yeah.
the gardener's code mean anything to me?
No.
Is there anything strange about these other people? Like, do I notice anything about them? Like maybe they seem off, or like they're planning something? Do they look shifty-eyed?
No. I mean, make an insight check. Maybe I get someone more, but...
Does their skin look normal? Are their pupils dilated?
13?
Yeah, no, they're... I mean, other than maybe being a little upset that the man who allegedly killed their friend is here, and... They're like, no, we want to go home.
All right. New plan. We'll talk about this on the boat. Where's the boat?
And, like, Crowns is like, I can't give you the boat.
Crowns.
No, this is
Shut
wrong.
up. Shut up. Give me the
We
boat.
just wait. There's so many decisions happening without any real thought. It feels like we
I
don't
agree.
need.
Stressed.
We
You're right.
don't need to go to that place. We just need to go to the town. We
You're
can't go to that place anyway. Aren't you wanting to find the townspeople? So we don't need to go and violate any codes, at least not yet. Or not violate code. I mean, whether it's acceptable or not, I don't think is important. What we want is the town. Right?
Anita's right. I'm sorry. I haven't had coffee in like an hour and I'm feeling a little stressed out.
I mean, I think we should go to this place, but I think we should find the townspeople and our families and stuff first. And also, I really would like if we would stop being so mean to Crowns. We found him first. We have dibs on his friendship with him before these people.
Listen, he's just not telling me a lot. And
Yeah,
like
one
I,
of-
said, I think
He has a code of honor. He's not violating the homeward code or the gardener's code
To
like
be-
these
One-
people.
One of
To be
the...
fair,
Seems more
Oliver, I
trustworthy.
also haven't told you a lot, and you're not giving me the same response.
One,
Would you-
Marga kind of speaks up. It's just like, technically, he was our friend first, and like, old like nudges her. But by that logic, damn.
Crowns, would you take us to the town in your boat?
I guess I.
Without them?
It would have to be. And Olga's like, well, we certainly can't allow that. We can't be stranded out here.
You're not stranded.
Wow.
You have each other and
feet.
2 feet in a heartbeat, my friends.
I lean over to Amanita. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I think I need to. He starts doing
Yeah.
a breathing exercise. This has just
I
been
kind
a
of
lot.
fan his face. I fan his face.
I'm so sorry.
I get the coffee
I've
out,
lost
start
my
pouring him a
cool little
cup.
bit. I take a sip. This is. He's right. I've been very unfair to you. We've been out here a while, and I miss my couch. I miss my couch.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
You're
I
right.
don't-
Crowns, if you want to take us to the town, we don't have to take these people who you said attacked you. It's been a lot, and they can walk and they can meet us there if they'd like, but it's your ship apparently, and it's your decision to make, so.
Yeah, Olg speaks up. It's like it's not his ship. It's our ship.
Oh,
Us
as a
somebody
team.
asked you, man.
Who gave you the ship?
You said it was his.
I said he
Casey
had
Bexy's.
it.
Oh, well.
He's got it in
Find
his
your
pocket.
keepers.
The little feather.
Wait, and then I take it out of my bag. Wait, this feather? Let's go, guys!
Oh, I thought he scooped that up, but we could say you pocketed it, sure.
Well, I thought he put everything in my bag when he was...
Oh, I thought he like collected everything except his weapons back, but yes, regardless, you could have grabbed it at that point. He wouldn't have made too much of a fuss.
So it seems like it's our ship now, friends.
Do you need a ride? We're very nice. We could give you a ride.
Nope, he said no.
Bloom, he doesn't want them to come.
Look, I just want more friends.
Are we
Bloom,
not
you have
enough for you?
us.
Yes.
Do they seem upset? Do they want this ship quite badly? Question mark.
Yes, they do. Like, they will be annoyed if they do not get. I guess they could make it still, so they're not super upset. But like, yeah, Olg's like
How upset?
it's our ship as a team that he is no longer a part of.
Who's the leader of the team?
Well, he was.
Well,
You kind of lose leadership privileges by killing a teammate.
where is Tobias? Where's Tobias? What did you do with the?
Yeah,
Tobias's
where's the body?
We left him in the forest.
You
left him there?
Why would we carry a body?
You didn't bury him?
Respect for the dead.
I
Did you
don't
take
know.
anything? Any of his supplies?
You must be
off him
new
to
here,
use?
but you can't have that shit weighing you down.
Did you take anything off his body that you could use to help you get through the forest? Like his rations? Is there any proof of life here? Did he ever exist?
Bloom is spitting some facts.
No, we just left them.
A keepsake, a weapon. Nothing?
Drawing of him in one of your diaries.
Oliver's feeling better now, and he's on his team's side. Seems suspicious.
Yeah, you speak a lot of words about team, and you keep saying team, but if one of your team was murdered unfairly, you'd think you'd do something to honor them. I understand not being able to bury them or take the body back with you. I understand that, but nothing to honor them whatsoever. You just abandoned their corpse in a strange place to be eaten by the locals.
A place that's so dangerous, but you don't take their rations.
His name will be etched on the wall of fallen gardeners back at home.
Seems like you probably could have taken his weapon back. I'm drinking double espresso shots now. We're feeling great.
I think it's
He will be
we go on
honored.
our
We need to
way.
get home first. We cannot do that hauling a body.
I'm just saying, like, why everybody's all mad at everybody, but it seems like maybe you did actually hallucinate Tobias's death. Maybe it was not real. Maybe he is actually alive out there, and you're just abandoning him, and he is gonna be dead, but maybe he's not. Your friend, he went crazy and was over there, and he might have died if we didn't come across him. He was alive, though. He would have died potentially if someone other than us found him. Maybe Tobias is there, and we should go on a noble quest together to go find him, save his life. We can all go to the homeward together.
Because maybe then there's something in the home. Actually, here's a question. Puts my glasses back on. The homeward. is this like and the gardeners, are you guys exploring this forest in a scientific manner? And I've taken out my notepad and I'm starting to write some notes down about my theories about why these people are here. So like, yeah, and do you guys have maps? Are you guys mapping this? How long the distances are? You said the trees were changing, but I'm not really sure about how that makes sense. But the river doesn't change at all?
I
Yeah.
lean against a tree and pull out a snack. Yeah.
Because we have people who are lost in this forest that we'd really like to find, and if you guys have a method of traversing this forest, and maybe a society of people who have been mapping and maybe trying to figure out the mysteries of this forest, and maybe we'd want to meet them.
Yeah.
Who said that? Was that Crown?
No, that was Olg.
Olg? Okay, Olg. Crown.
Like that.
Let's all
That sounds great. Like we would love to help you.
Crown,
And
thoughts,
Crown's
opinions?
He just shakes his head, like
Crown, I know
he
you're
doesn't
very
know what's
honor-bound,
happening.
You're very honor-bound, my friend, and I appreciate that about you. But we need to find our friends and family, and it sounds like you guys have a method, or at least an understanding of this forest that we don't. And we would really appreciate it if maybe we could share that knowledge.
Olg's like, Crown's always been a little overprotective, but
Crown,
like
baby.
our job is to help people who need it in the forest, and Crown's nods like that is his job.
That's what the gardeners do. The gardeners help people in the forest who need it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
and Crown speaks up, and he's like, "Yeah, we do try to help people in the forest, but we can't always bring them back. You know we can't bring people back. What if they're perhaps you are cursed or infected, or
perhaps you're cursed, friend."
What would we be cursed, or what would we be infected with?
I've seen all kinds of things that infected with the whims of one of the creatures, a disease, a fungus, a parasite.
You don't have any means of checking for that? Because I can check for many of those things, and surely you have people that can check for these things.
He nods.
Well, so then it wouldn't be any harm to bring us to this place to be checked before permitting entrance.
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Yeah.
So then you could also take us there. Yes?
That's her job. And he points to one of the others. He points to whose job is it? That's he points to Margot.
So if there's a means of checking if you've been compromised in some way, would it not also prove wise maybe to have everyone go at the same time so you can all find out if there's something wrong with you and who?
Facts, straight facts. Get in the boat, you fools.
I go, what? Do you not think we've done that already?
No.
And I don't trust any of you.
No.
Yeah, they roll their
How
eyes
would
at
you
you,
how
like-
would you have done that if you tried to kill him and haven't been to this place yet? Does it not happen at the place before, like on the way to the place?
Upon entry, maybe they got like a screening room.
How does this happen? I guess is the better question. How do you do this?
Spells, mostly. That's why we, some of the magic is preventative and of that nature.
So you
To,
did
de-
this
to detect
check
these
on
kind
him
of
already?
things.
You checked him already, or
Or you just stabbed him and left him to die without checking him.
Yeah, and they're like, he killed our friend.
So
We did what we
Can you
had
say.
to.
Can you put us?
We
can
didn't
you
follow
check-
him into the forest to
Can you
make
check
sure he
the-
was dead.
Can you do the spell now to see what happened? Maybe we can figure out what happened.
Yeah, they kind of like look at each other and they're like, he can get someone else to do it if he makes his way back.
All right, so team, who are we taking this boat with?
that feels like a pretty feeble excuse, if you ask me.
I shrug.
Because this was your quote-unquote team leader, and you're unwilling to do this test that is supposedly very important. I feel not a lot of loyalty.
Margot speaks up. She's like, I'm not getting close to him.
What is this test that you do? What is this spell that you do?
She describes a spell that is, I guess a series of spells like poison and detect magic and some other stuff, like a bunch of screening things to check for different things.
But you
the old supernatural, like salt in the wound, like holy water.
Well, what's the harm? I don't understand your fear of getting close to him. Surely you have to do this test.
He
often.
killed our friend.
So you say, but what if that's not what happened and you're compromised? How do you know? You wouldn't know.
All three of us?
Mm-hmm. You know Fey magic is special. Surely you know that. I don't see the harm. I think that all of you should be checked, and you can check us. Wouldn't it ease your conscience to know, what if you find that he's not compromised?
And that you stabbed him for no reason.
Wouldn't it be better to know the truth than to carry on and maybe one day you remember something that was taken, a memory that you lost in this situation? That would be pretty bad. Why am I doing this? I have really low charisma.
They
Yeah.
just tie him up. You guys just check him. I want to get on this boat and go to the next town.
Yeah, can we just do this?
Like, can we compromise? We'll tie him up. If you're worried about him attacking you, I got a rope in my bag. You guys do your check.
My position is we go with only him, or you find a way to make it you can go to. This is on you, in my perspective, and we'll have to talk amongst ourselves because we're a group and don't abandon people in our group.
Woo!
So I personally am feeling a little more trusting of him. Even though he's protecting information, you're not even willing to do the thing that would guarantee you're not compromised, and that's suspicious.
They look at each other. It's like, that's fair. Well, I don't know what to say to you. Like you said, we are unwilling.
So, does that mean
they
you're not
start
willing
to-
think about my deal either, where I'll just tie him up while you do your checks?
They do start to move down the river, like past you, Bloom. They're not like trying to get closer or whatnot.
So they're just gonna walk
Not
away,
worried about
do their walk because they don't
Yeah.
get the boat.
Yeah,
No boat for them.
And yeah, basically they say, look, if you're not going to give us the boat and you don't trust us, we can walk.
Perfect.
All right, bye.
Hoof it.
Hey, wait!
By the-
And as they walk away, I'll just go over and be like, I'm sorry that we couldn't all be best friends. And I'll give them each a piece of candy. I really did try.
Yeah, no, they like recoil and like, and no, sorry, kid.
I ate the candy, all three that they did
Yeah.
not take.
Like,
We're
I
not-
see this and I like pat Bloom on the shoulder, like, not everybody's nice. It's not your fault.
It
As they're prep-
I should.
Sorry.
I should be able to. I just should be able to. They should have come.
They'll be fine. They do this all the time.
As they're leaving, I'm gonna go back over to the kids and invite them over to the group, and I just assumed that they're telling me how embarrassing I was being. Why were you talking like that, Dad? I don't know. Something came over me. It was like the strongest caffeine high I've had in a while. I feel much better now, though.
You're just like the equivalent of 8 cups deep.
I feel,
You're that meme where the skeleton is just going very fast.
no, Oliver's confirmed ADHD, so this is just calming him down. Actually, he's now leveled out to a point.
So, are we gonna take this boat then, and go to Oak Bay?
Imnar, do you know how to get this boat out of this feather, or does he have to help us?
I don't know. Can I-
You could do it with an identify spell, so you know how to. You know how to.
Or he could just tell you.
Okay. Oh yeah, or I can just tell. Hey, can you just tell me how this works?
Yeah.
If you don't, we're just gonna be here next for like 10 minutes. But
Yeah, he. Well, even if I got you to get me to do it, I'd still have to tell you the words. So that's he tells you the word. What is the word? What is the word he says? I'll let someone else say that. A word that is like an arcane word for float or something.
Googling furiously.
I was gonna say something. I was gonna be like, it's peanut butter.
Okay, I looked up the Latin for float.
Mhm.
It's supernatit.
Nice.
super not it.
I'm super not it.
Not
Shutting
me.
up.
Is that it?
Yeah.
It didn't work. It didn't turn to a
Yeah,
boat.
he tells you, it's super not it.
All right.
And
Super
yeah,
not it.
do it by that, and like as you say that, like a canoe, like the feather elongates into like a feather-shaped canoe. That could fit, like 10 people.
Before, it's probably too late for this, so I'll probably just do it on him. I'd like to do detect poison and disease. It's only a 30-foot radius. I would have loved to have done it before they left, but I don't think I was ever really that close, actually. So I'd like to at least do that on him.
Oh
While
yeah,
everyone's like getting
he's-
situated.
he is not poisoned or diseased.
But I'm lighting up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Or none of us, the rest of us,
Yeah,
are
I'm gonna be
diseased or
curious
poisoned or
and look
anything.
at. Do I notice anything unusual about the others? I
Poison or disease? Well, Oliver is poisoned, but yeah, no one else.
No, I don't get to keep a secret.
No. Yeah. But yeah, he's Crowns is like, hey, if we should maybe look for Tobias, though. I'd like to do something.
I think that's a good idea before we go. He's probably around here.
I thought he ran off, but if they say I killed him, like... I don't know what happened, you know?
Do your people have is it unusual that they didn't take anything from him? Do you all have a keepsake or a
Ritual.
a charm or anything that perhaps would be... I feel like most groups that commonly come into a place like this would bring something home to show of that person, like a tag or something. Do you have anything of that nature that he...
Yeah, especially
Might
not
have
even his
crashed.
weapon
Yeah,
or
not-
like a shield or a wand or something.
Yeah, not really. Like we would try to preserve any of the cobalt steel items.
So they would have
help.
taken his weapons then.
Probably. They could have left it too. Like,
So it
I
sounds
don't know
like
that was super weird, but
maybe he did run off. Maybe they didn't have anything of him because they're trying to rationalize something that didn't actually happen. Like, oh, we did not take anything because we couldn't. But like maybe he ran off. Maybe you're right. Maybe he's alive. And if
Yeah.
he's not alive, maybe he's just unconscious and we can heal him. That's what happened to you.
Did the fight happen where we found him? Like, was there evidence around of like an altercation where he was at?
no, not here.
And on our way towards the river, did we see any evidence of an altercation other than like the blood trail that Crown was making?
The blood trail went a little more north. He went kind of like directly to the river.
Well, I guess we gotta look for
So I got this canoe
Footprints?
out.
tracks or...
Yeah, the canoe
Are we going in
like
the water or are we going in the forest? And if we're
the
not
canoe
going
like
into the
expands
water,
and
can I
like
make
kind of
this-
falls on people, but it's like not.
Oh.
It's not heavy, but
To be
But it's
clear,
just
I
like-
reached over and put my hand out if it did fall or anything. I
yeah,
was like,
it's-
Should we put it away? Is it the same word to put it away?
yeah.
All right, supernatic.
Yep.
It's feather.
Back to a feather.
I feel like... I know Bloom wants to help everyone, but personally, I feel like it might be nice to find Tobias or his corpse. To know who we're traveling with is, a good choice.
Crowds, do you know which way?
what
Tobias
time
went?
is it right now? Like, how long have we been traveling for?
Oh, it is like midday, or like I
Okay.
guess later afternoon now. A couple hours in.
Is there like any sun peeking through these trees, or is it just too thick? Like, even over
Yeah.
the river?
A little over the river. Yeah, it's weirdly still canopied over the river in this strange forest.
How tall are these trees?
I don't know. I think this is the first time the camera kind of looks up. I was thinking about this the other day, but like it's the first time the camera looks up and the trees are like very tall,
So you're
extremely
saying
tall and
it
large.
would be not feasible for me to climb to the top of one to like get a better vantage point to maybe see my surroundings?
You could certainly try. It is a long climb, though.
That's fine then. I'm alright.
Yeah, once you're up there, you're just gonna see tree.
Yeah.
Where do we
Okay.
even begin? Should we look for footprints or blood or what?
I don't know that we'll be able to find any footprints, but I think that, like, if there was a scuffle, we could probably see where a scuffle was. People's swords probably hit trees or, like, something, and then maybe Tobias, or because this man clearly was stabbed, and maybe, like, where he got stabbed was where we should start.
So the blood trail.
Yeah.
Seems about right.
I guess, can we make some sort of check to see if
Yeah.
we go?
Survival check to, or investigation to, like, check out the area for clues and or tracks.
Right.
Who would like to?
Can I, whoever is heading it up, I'm going to be like, look, I know that there's different reasons we want to find this, but either way, I think that you're doing a very good thing. And you're being very helpful to a person and to me, and I really like that. And I'll give Bardic Inspiration.
I could do a survival check pretty well.
Yeah, I can do investigation check. I guess we're all kind of looking, right?
Yeah, I mean, to pick two.
You two do it. You two roll.
Okay. Dang it.
If they're both rolling, can I say I gave a Bardic Inspiration to both or no? It's fine.
Sure, yeah. I mean, I guess you can. It would just take 2 bardic inspirations.
Okay, yeah, so I'll do that. So you can each add a d6. A d6.
28.
15.
Yeah. So as you look around, let's say, Imnara, it's not super hard to figure out, because just north of here, I'll take you up here.
Right.
This way. Where is the cat? I don't know where audience cat went. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna move that over here. So just over here. You can see like the signs of a scuffle, like more over here and here. Some blood and chopped or disturbed ferns, as a scuffle had taken place. And you know, trail of blood and footprints going off that way, and then 3 more kind of returning to the river area.
Okay. I'll shout back to the group and tell them what I see.
Yeah. So it happened pretty close here, yeah. But Amanita, you find...
I find him and we get married. No.
Yes. So as you're looking around for clues as well, you had a pretty good investigation. You do see from the scuffle, like drag marks going towards the river. So as you follow those tracks, you get closer. Let's see, where's audience cat? Great.
Are there footprints around the drag marks?
Yes.
Okay.
Footprints around the drag marks. So when you get here, you notice there, in what you thought maybe were rocks for a while, you see submerged and kind of like partially covered under these bulbous things is a body that is This like flesh is kind of being stretched out and absorbed by the bulbous things, bulbous and speckled, and it's kind of being consumed by them.
Horrid.
Yeah.
Sorry, did we find a body?
Yeah, I'll call out. Bring our friend over here, please.
Yeah, he makes his way.
You know this.
What,
Do you know this former person?
yeah, he goes over, runs over to it and like tries to like start pulling it out. Panicked, horrified, because like, no.
So he clearly did not know what was going on.
Does it look like? Oh god, does it look like
You've been
this
dead a
body
while.
was obviously killed by a man with a sword?
It was certainly a blade of some sort. He is cut up pretty bad, but also like the bulbous sacs are like kind of pulling those wounds open and absorbing them.
Ugh, what are these? Does anybody know what that is?
Is there any blood or like evidence of having been blood or damage on the blade I'm holding?
Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, there
You
was
say
a
that,
fight. Yeah, like whatever happened, a fight is the only thing everybody agrees on. And yeah, as he's trying to pull Tobias from the river, he stands up suddenly and maybe knocks into you, Amanita, as he stumbles back, startled and scared.
If he goes to, once he gets close to me, I'm gonna try and nudge him back toward that.
Oh, yeah, make a strength check.
I want to throw him in it.
Make a strength check. He is going to make athletics, I guess, is a...
Oh.
Because that's the shove. Yeah, athletics, because that's a shove. Where's his name?
Ooh, you're so strong.
Yeah,
Mommy
you're so
Amanita.
strong.
Can you push me into something? Maybe stomp on me?
Yes, unfortunately, he is much more afraid and scared. And you try to hold and or push him there, and he kind of just frantically stumbles out of the way, barrels through you. Backwards even. He's not looking at where you are, he's not trying to push you, he's just scrambling backwards.
Okay.
And
I put on my big boy voice and I say, hey, calm down. Is that your friend?
He is not in the right mind. He probably didn't hear you, kind of distracted. He's 1,000-yard stare, horrified.
You are sure that's your friend?
He's looking around, maybe ignoring you, maybe occupied.
That man has wounds from some sort of blade. I'm talking to Oliver and my friends.
Mm-hmm.
How he got here, I don't know, but
He's breathing really heavily and frantically.
Sit down. I tell him again, sit down.
He's like looking around, like checking himself, probably looking for a weapon, but like he doesn't have any.
We
Like
took them all.
yeah, like
Can I try and just approach him like gently and try to like, I don't know, calm him? Like, it's okay, like, just, I know they're asking lots of you, but it's okay, just don't look at it. And I'll try and like block his view from Tobias.
sure. You gonna move up there?
Yeah.
As if she's trying
Yeah.
to block his view, I'm going to try and subtly nudge Bloom out of that position so he can see it.
I assume more here to get him, but between him and
Oh,
Tobias.
this is Tobias. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
I understand.
I'm with Amanita on this one. Look at your fucking horrifying thing that you did, friend.
I'm in the wrong party.
I mean, it's not like, look
And
what you
he's like,
did.
"No,
For
what
me,
To
it's
him-
more, is he going to see this and it's going to trigger a memory?
something.
Or
Mhm,
is it
mhm.
like, I have no idea? Genuinely, I have no idea.
No
what
idea.
happened.
I think something
Yeah.
he starts saying is like, "What did they do? Who are you? What is happening?"
Well, according to your friends, you did this.
Can we see how many footprints were next to the drag marks? Like how many pairs of footprints?
Yeah, I think the investigation check and also good survival. Yeah. That three sets of footprints.
Okay, so the other there's three, so maybe the Crowns did kill him, and the other three are also deranged and threw their friend's body into the Balby thing in the water. Maybe everyone's to blame here.
A point of note, since we're talking about it, is that they also had spears and sharp weapons as well.
Yeah, is there a way to
Like-
to determine what kind of thing?
Like what kind of weapons would it make the wounds and stuff?
Or like even if it's like
Medicine
slashing
check?
versus
It'll-
piercing.
Yeah.
type
A
thing.
pretty high medicine check. Because
You can do it!
because the body has been
Arctic.
in water and also is kind of being manipulated by whatever's in the water.
Do we have inspiration?
Yes.
Bardic as well. Bardic. Take a d6. Take my d6.
Roll a d6. Roll a d6.
24.
Yeah. It probably smaller blades.
Spears!
Those are the three! We dodged a bullet!
The like a longsword might do small pierces like this, but more so it's slashing in big swings. That would be like more, exterior profile slashes, but these are like stabs.
When we were talking to them, this might be questions for him actually when he's calmer. Never mind.
I'm gonna see if I can take him over by the tree and sit him down and give him some water and
Yeah, as soon as you try to move him, he tries to bat you away and just run into the forest.
He starts to run.
Yeah.
No!
Like in fear. Like again, he is not okay.
Obviously, that's why I was trying to calm him down.
Yeah.
Really? Which
He does leave your guys. He does. You can make attacks on him or whatever.
Can I
But-
just take on my rope and try and like wrangle him back?
Fucking lasso
like,
him.
just,
Oh my
you lasso
God,
him, yeah.
cowboy.
Can I
Yeehaw!
just whoa, where you going?
Do it.
Sure.
She does
honestly-
work at the DMV. There's a lot of animals there, I'm sure.
That's true. I gotta wrangle some animals sometimes.
Well,
Canonical.
I was going to pull on a different part of her backstory where she is actually from a farm.
From a farm, that too. Yeah, it's
Even
I got
better.
animal back.
But yeah, I mean, like, yeah, you have to. It's the DMV. You have departments of mounts and vehicles. You do have to wrangle some horses sometimes. So
This will be the sickest fucking shit.
I was literally gonna be like, I'm pretty sure you could do attacks of opportunity. Like, you can do a grapple for that, but no fucking need.
this does paint a picture of how Imnara stores her gear, though, where her rope that she has is always tied in at
always
least
in
a
a
bit of a knot, a lasso.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does feel like canon too, because I think this is probably the fourth time you brought up your rope today. You're so anxious to use
Yeah.
it.
She's already probably
do have
tied
a
a
rope.
knot, getting ready to rope him up, right? So
She must wear it on her hip.
yeah,
Her lassoed rope on her
She
hip.
got that thing on her.
yeah. But yeah, make your.
Don't you dare fuck
I'll
up.
give you proficiency with this. It is a dexterity proficiency thing. So whatever your dexterity is plus your proficiency plus a d20. So you can like roll a d20 and then we can do the backwards math.
Okay.
Then add a lasso item to your inventory for future reference.
Anyway, so there's just a D. Oh crap!
Damn it.
You
Dang
do.
it.
You all have inspiration though.
So that's plus a D6.
A
D4?
reroll if you would like to use it.
Okay. How do I?
Let's do it 20 again.
Okay. But don't I have to add the?
Yeah, don't sweat it.
That's not what I want.
We'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll just. And then plus the D4, right? You said that's inspiration
D6.
usually. D6. Sorry. Okay. Not this one. Oh no. Hold on. Let me start that over. 6.
Okay.
And then plus
Plus your-
proficiency.
And your dexterity.
I don't have dexterity.
You don't have
Mine's
plus
just a
2
straight
for
side,
your
so-
proficiency.
So just plus 2 for. Okay. So then that would be 16.
16 is pretty good. Let's.
Yeah, and he's a mess. He's not gonna be like, ooh, swift dodge.
Look at us state our case.
Let's see. What is his armor?
He's at like 25% HP as well, so he's probably pretty tired. And he was rezzed coming
He's
back from unconsciousness.
oozing.
That's like at least one level of exhaustion, isn't it?
He still has open wounds.
He's in the middle of a literal, probably like PTSD flashback.
Have
Like,
you ever seen a frightened man run? It's not coordinated. It's not.
he's in heavy
fast.
armor. He's a lot of armor on him,
True.
too, right? So.
In that regard, though, it is flaily, which is hard to get a rope around. You know, it's
Damn
too
it,
cool.
that's not what you're supposed to take from that.
It's too cool and close to not let happen.
Like a big circle, right? Like
So-
He had a
Big
whole
enough
gross
to-
cinnamon roll, so he's
I-
probably not top notch nutrition wise.
I think what you do is you get him, but the rope isn't great. Like he can
Is it
break
at
out of it, but it'll take an action for him to like get it off.
Try and get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do get the rope across, but his flailing only has it like half sit on him, so it's like neck to shoulder here instead of around the waist like you would probably like.
Yeah. Okay.
You might be able
That's
to.
fine. just kind of got him, and I just tighten it, pull him in,
Yeah.
wrangle him in like he's one of the
Yeah.
hogs, you know.
and if he's
Let me go. No.
Calm down.
If he's caught, I would like to like move and
Yeah, you guys can dogpile him. Certainly. if
that's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
going to do.
perfect.
Oh no, I'm poking at the body over here,
Yeah.
trying to see
Yeah,
if I can find out anything else. I'm fascinated by what's eating him.
I'm gonna,
Yeah.
as Amanita's doing that too, I'll just be like, do you know what these things are that are sucking on him?
You can
No,
make a
but they're
nature check
beautiful, aren't
to figure that out.
Yeah, let's find out. Let's find out.
I've pinned him and am using the rope to. Well, I'll let Imnara tie him up. Obviously, better at not tying than I am.
21.
I don't.
You're having some sick birthday rolls today.
Yeah,
Everything's
dude.
been 20 plus.
Yeah.
Started your first roll was a nat 20.
Yeah.
D&D gods have blessed you.
You probably haven't seen these things before, because it's weird to see this type of thing, like, feed off the things adjacent to it, but you can tell that they are a form of incubator or egg sac that is getting nutrients from poor old Tobias here.
What's that face? What is it? What are they? Why do you look like that?
How big? So they're that big. Like
Yeah.
if it's a
They probably
sack,
hold a tiny or small creature inside.
Can I see? I kind of
No.
say like I look really like, oh,
What?
And I'm
What?
like-
What, Amanita? What is it?
they're babies.
No, another baby. We're gonna leave more babies behind.
Can I like, if I jab it with like, let's say I poke the sack with the end, like the bottom of my quarterstaff, does it like move?
You go to poke it.
Oh no!
Where's the
Shit.
voice? Oh, it's this one. You leave that alone.
Does just Amanita hear that, or is that like everywhere?
You and Amanita hear it. The others don't.
What the heck?
I am like, like almost giddy that I'm like, wow. I don't mean them harm. I just want to understand what they are. I'm like looking around. They're beautiful.
Leave them alone and return to the forest.
I like hug Amanita's leg a little bit.
But they're so beautiful. I wouldn't hurt them. Where are you?
Where are you?
I said leave.
Okay. Well, I look at Bloom and I'm like, okay, let's go. Let's leave the babies to their meal. Let's go.
I am latched to Amanita, so if he goes, I go.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. It's like sitting on my foot.
It's not hard to divulge this, or that's not the right word. It's not hard to understand that when he was disturbing them, Crowns probably also heard something, and that was like in his moment of seeing his like friend and, son figure, he being consumed by these things, along with that crazy voice, he,
A bit much.
snapped. Yeah. The stress was too much.
What do you think they are?
They're eggs.
Yeah, but what's inside?
I don't know.
Think there's a big monster in the water?
No.
We have to ride a boat. There's a big monster.
Hey, I don't think they're not necessarily big monsters. I mean, they could just be creatures that live in the water. That's not necessarily a monster.
You heard that voice though? It sounded like a big voice.
Could just be big. That's not the same as bad or scary or mean.
Okay, you're right. And we listened. They said, leave this alone. And we were like, okay, bye.
Yeah. I'm sure that you and your people often get reactions that aren't always positive when people first see you if they've never seen anybody like you.
Yeah, I guess. That's true. Like, Crowns looked at me that way maybe 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel better.
Yeah.
But
And I know
you
it
think-
seems yucky that they're eating the body, but he was already gone. And what a smart way to feed your young. Instead of killing something, you use something that's already passed.
Yeah, that's the harem is very much like that. We thrive on using the things left behind by other groups, other people, other societies, that kind of stuff. Nothing goes to waste.
Yeah, I also believe things shouldn't go to waste. So I don't know that they're bad. They just might be different.
And it's their babies. They're protecting their babies. I know what that's like.
Mm-hmm. You do.
Anyway, okay. Let's go back to the group.
I'm still like on top of Crown, just like shushing him, like trying to get him to
Yeah,
calm
just
down.
trying petting him.
It's okay. Now that we found Tobias, though, y'all want to get on the boat? Well, let's go into that Oaktown place, whatever, down the river.
Oak Bay.
Oak Bay, yeah, that's it.
In the over here, when you were looking where the scuffle happened,
Yeah.
you did find his staff with like the inlaid kind of
Oh.
metal orbs, spheres of cobalt steel.
Oh, hey, Amanita, back there where the scuffle is, I saw probably Tobias's weapon. Looks like a staff. I know you use a quarter staff. Maybe you might want to check it out. You see if it's of any use to you.
I do want to do that.
So it's over that way. I just point her in the direction of where it was while I'm still on top of Crowns.
And my little legs scurry as fast as they can.
Is he sufficiently tied up now? Do we need to restrain him anymore?
Crowns, are you good?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, you guys can. He's good.
Okay, I'll get off and like.
He's
get
like
off. Just back away.
still anxious and shaky, but like he's tied up, so you guys can deal with that. Deal with him easily.
I just grab Oliver's like coffee just out of the thing, just like here, just probably not gonna have any anxiety, but here, drink something. Just okay.
Also, bye, Justin. Have a good day.
Bye, Justin.
Bye. Justin had to leave, so, but we will continue until we got a couple more minutes. So, in the boat.
Yeah, is everyone good? You got the staff. I don't think there's anything else back there worth grabbing.
Well, no,
Not
but
yet. Okay.
I am. Should we be concerned about his friends going to this place that helps people leave if there's something wrong with them?
Yes.
What
Well,
are you
we'll
thinking of
probably
doing?
catch up to them on if they're following the shore. If we're
Yeah.
on the boat,
Yeah.
maybe we can keep an eye out and see if we can spot them, and we can
Kill them, yes. I agree.
what? Cure them, help them.
Yes. That's what I stuttered, yes.
Although I've used a lot of spells on a lot of nonsense today.
I just think I'm not terribly inclined to helping people here, but if they go to they know how to get people out of this forest,
What if they go corrupt everyone so we can't get
why
out?
am I doing this? I didn't say any of that. I'm sorry. I didn't say any of those things. None of it. No suggestions about finding them, nothing. Okay, yeah, let's get on that boat.
Let's get on the boat. Yeah, we'll think of what to do before we get to seeing them. So we're probably going to see them on the shore, if that's what they're following.
Because I mean, they did kill that guy, right? Like we're 99% sure it was them.
Yeah.
Evidence seems to lead that way. Yeah.
So yeah, like whatever. They're definitely corrupted or something. They probably just aren't evil.
Or maybe he was. We don't know.
Seems
No way to know.
very obvious. But if you say that we don't know, I mean, you have reason to think that, so I believe you.
Yeah, you do.
All right, so I'll get let me go down away from the body, so and over, and I'll just get the boat. I'll go super net it. Oh, whoops.
All right. Yeah, so you guys can get in the boat. You aren't accosted with a horrible voice as you do. And you're all just getting in and going on your way?
Yep.
Yeah. We want to get to the town. I imagine on
Perfect.
the ship we'll be trying to calm the guy down. Or at least
Yeah.
Bloom will be, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be looking in the water trying to see more eggs.
There's not many outside of that clutch there. So yeah. Yeah. Well, I've got some good news and some bad news. Where I gotta get the right map up. I cannot. Oh, yeah, I fucked up. Here we go. I'm just switching over to the forest map.
No, we're on a boat in the water, you said.
Yeah. Yes, you are on a boat in the water. So, the bad news is you guys got lost with the last roll. Percival did not make a very good guidance check. And you guys ended up getting a little lost. But the good news is you did find water. So, let me get the thing. Found a bit of water over here.
No, that's too small. Can we see more, please?
So yeah, you guys are actually. Let me move this one here. You guys are all here. But as you can see, there's a little bit of water there. So you guys can take the boat, and it will take you along the river if you follow that way. The water, as you go, sometimes gets a little rough. And you've got to get out and re-navigate and find the best place to get back to the water. So there's still a check, but whoever is making the Trailblaze check can do it at advantage because you've got a river to follow. You also, as long as you're following the river, move an additional space. But it cannot be motivated because the water isn't going to move faster if you cheer it on, unfortunately.
Oh.
But you automatically just get an extra movement with no exhaustion. Yeah. So, I think I like ending on encounter rolls because it gives us something to look forward to, a nice cliffhanger. So, could I get you guys to use your do your navigation checks? We can have Oliver do the Trailblaze if nobody else wants to, or one of you guys can pick for Oliver if you want, because he's not here.
I'd still have access to his sheet. So, where's
Sure.
there's like a list of options, right?
Yeah, it's in the player resource area. Let
Okay.
me. I didn't bring it up because I am an imbecile, but
No, you're not.
Travel
I know,
options,
I
right?
just-
Okay.
yeah.
I want to bethink, and I
Yeah.
want to reflect being a creature of the water, seeing those eggs. Is there any reflecting on my time in the water and the things that I've seen, and especially like some of the creepier things I've seen in the water, like coming from the harem to the village, to Timber Falls? Like, is there any? Do I have any inclination of what those eggs might be, or
Cool.
any hint or anything like that?
Bethink away.
It looks like unless Ibnara wants to do it, it looks like Oliver could probably do the lookout.
Does it matter? I'm like, who's doing the Trailblaze?
Because it's a perception check.
Yeah, I think Oliver and I are similar because.
Oh wait, let me see
Because we're both low on like wisdom, aren't we?
Okay, I guess I can do Trailblaze. Hold on, let me.
In this regard, I would also like if any of you have like proficiency with sailors stuff. What is the sailor kit? Like the sailor background. We didn't really do that though.
If I think there's
Yeah,
like
you guys aren't
proficiency
really
in water
sailor.
vehicles and stuff. Is the
There,
thing.
yeah, there
true.
is.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
allow that, given the
Just like
situation.
this.
Navigator's tools probably is one too.
Can I just hunt?
That's an insight check for bethinking, right?
Bethinking as I look
Oh,
at
it's
it.
intelligence insight.
Intelligent.
Yeah.
So does that mean I have a disadvantage then?
It is an
I'm
intelligence
confused.
check. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say roll at normal though, because I'm gonna give you advantage because of your heritage and aquatic background.
Cool. Here's my intelligence. Oh. Okay, my intelligence and my wisdom are the exact same. So I'll just roll a normal insight check. They're both 13.
Perfect.
That's cool. Can I use we all have inspiration, right?
Yeah, it's inspiration. Why not?
Yeah, if you didn't use
So,
it, yeah.
so I'll go from disadvantage to advantage, and I roll 2 fucking 7s. Why does this always happen to me?
Oh wow.
Perfect.
I hate my life.
You didn't do goals last time.
We didn't, and I realized way too late. I've decided I'll probably give you all a 2 experience for some good investigative work. I don't know that anything that happened today was something you guys could have planned for, so it would feel bad to make that happen anyway. So I think I'll just give everybody two experience, and then figure out goals for next time. I kept trying to remembering to bring it up before the session, and then someone could have remembered it. But yeah, after dealing with technical difficulties and intro and stuff, my brain was scrambled. So,
Okay.
but yeah.
What's Imnara gonna do?
If Amanita and Oliver are gonna do the Trailblaze and Lookout, I thought maybe I'll just like hunt or gather for food, and maybe like try and fish while we're going down this river.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have anything else.
Do you want to do Trailblazer Lookout? Because
Trailblaze, as a survival check, I don't like it would just be straight. I have no additions to it, and then
She
I
is.
mean, I've been doing Lookout a lot, so like I don't mind having someone else do it.
You are very good at it, as you have the keen senses.
Advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't mind just I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna relax. Let's just do some fishing while we're going down here.
Nice.
So since it's survival or nature, I'll do nature. Give me a fish. Yeah.
Nice. That's 2 fish.
2 fish. Who wants extra fish tonight?
Percival.
Yeah, oh, 4. You get 4 rations. 4 fish.
Ooh, 4 fish. Okay.
Yeah.
Do we just give that to all our like extra people that were taking along
related stuff? Yeah, Percival has a little trouble getting on the boat. Like,
okay, Percival can have one of the fish.
wow. Yeah, he's uncomfortable getting on the boat. Not that he can't physically get on it. It's, he doesn't like being in water, so.
Yeah.
Boats are weird because they move on the water too, so the boat's constantly moving. So he's like constantly doing like the cat thing, like
the cat thing where they flatten themselves down.
Yeah, yeah. Just paws out, like what's going on? Yeah.
Does anyone else want to take one of the remaining 3 fish, so they don't have to use up one of their rations?
I'm okay. I mean, I guess we can give one to Oliver.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll stick to my candy.
Okay.
I guess I'll roll Oliver's perception check. $16 for Lookout.
Nice. You do successfully look out.
Look out! There's a guy. And then what am I doing? Find your way to the desired hex. What's our desired hex?
The river.
Follow the river.
Follow the river, I believe, is the goal. And if you succeed, you'll move to.
Fucking bees.
You'll be 4?
I'm gonna say you move 3.
Nice.
Yeah, you honestly,
What's the gamble,
you can
man?
see, you can see, and the way I'll narrate this is you can see that the river kind of moves west and then down, so you're able to like find kind of a shortcut to get to it. And I'm going to brighten up some tools. So you like cut across this way with your keen survival skills. You can kind of like get a lay of the land, so you know that the river comes across there. And I'll move stuff in just a moment so you can see. But you guys were up here, and you know that the river kind of went west, south, and then back down. Gauging by, like, Rhythm D told you one direction, and that's kind of away from the way the river was going. So with that, you figure it has to, like, loop around somehow. So, like, using kind of a combination water and, I'll even give you, because you're moving 3, I'll also give you this. So you start moving down the river, but you can kind of tell that it's going to loop back around, so you cut through the forest, make really good time, and head back this way. Is that everybody?
Did our friend, like, we know that we were going the right direction to the town when we departed, right? Or at least what we were told by the dude, right? We didn't just go, oh, I don't know, let's go this way because he's like catatonic. Well, I guess because that would be the way
he's
so,
like, over the course of the day, he like regains sanity and isn't panicked and whatnot. He's still depressed, and but yeah, he's not like unresponsive or argumentative. He's not combative about where you guys are going.
I mean, if he was honest that whole time, would there be reason for him to be? Because he was just...
No, yeah, he's like, hey, if you know a way through the river, or to the river again, it makes sense. It does. He does say, yeah, it does kind of loop around and go back the way up to the town.
Okay.
Yeah, so is that everybody's survival? Good. Oliver, perception. Yes, nailed it. Won't be... You'll have the upper hand in the encounter. Super rations and be thanked. Great.
Be thanked. I like that I canonically keep failing these because it makes sense to me that I am an idiot. So I spend a lot of time thinking about what happened earlier in the day and coming up with no answers.
I think what might happen in the situation too is just like this scary creature from the water reminds you of a lot of scary creatures from the water, and then you just start thinking about how scary they are, and like,
and
they are bad. Yeah, and now you're just scared. And like it doesn't enlighten your perspective of what happened, but you do think of a bunch of scary monsters that live in the water.
Perfect.
And now someone roll me a d30. We'll see. We'll see what's up.
How do you...
I think.
You can just type it too. Yeah, R/R.
Oh, yeah. We'll see if I like this or.
Is high good?
There's no way of knowing.
Oh no.
Bees. It's fitting that you rolled this on your birthday. But yeah, as you float down the river, you see you hear like a singing. You see as you get closer, like you can't quite see where it's coming from until you see like this little kind of stage set up in front of the river as the river goes by, and there's a bunch of like frogs sitting looking up the stage, and frogs stood up on their on their hind legs, belting out a tune as the Frog Barbershop Quartet plays on the river.
Can we please stop?
Yeah, of course. We find her.
In that show, I freaking loved that.
Mhm.
I love that so much.
Yeah, I don't know what they're singing, but it's a nice mix of maybe a love song, but also sad.
That's kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
A happy longing.
enraptured. Like, guys, we have to stop.
And then something else happens. In the back of at the back of your guys' head, from seemingly nowhere, you hear a loud knock, like a on a heavy wooden door somewhere. And you look around, there's no doors to be knocked on, but certainly a thing that you heard. And we'll leave it there.
Hello.
And until next time. Yeah. Spooky.
Spooky.
So, I guess we will say outros. Who wants to go first?
The birthday girl.
Okay, please, you're up now.
Fine.
Okay, birthday girl, go last. Save the best for last.
It's fine. It's fine. Hi, I go by Bees on the internet. I am Bonbeesly everywhere. On Twitch, it is Bonbeesly with 3 E's. I'm 43 years old today.
Yay!
What do I do with my time? I stream theoretically Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. I have making stuff Mondays, which is going to be like dice stuff sometimes, but I'll be making whatever the heck my ADHD tells me I want to do that day. Tuesdays is Tiny Tuesdays, which will be dollhouse miniatures, and Wednesdays or whatever Wednesdays, which will probably be games or whatever I'm in the mood for. And I make dice and sell dice and jewelry at my website, which is there. That's it. Thanks, Goblin.
You're up, Goblin.
You're so welcome. Just kidding.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
No, it's good.
Did you think that maybe we didn't hear any of these for that?
I thought I fucked up. But we're good.
Okay, well, hey, hi, hello. My name is Goblin. I stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Goblinmonkk with 2 Ks. That's it. Blur! Sorry, super play.
Yeah, I'm Blur. I go by Blurbay on Twitch. I stream on this platform as well. And by as well, I mean Twitch as well. Because this is going up on YouTube. I'm like, hang on, I'm not on YouTube. Yeah, just variety. Run-of-the-mill variety streamer.
And she's fighting Melania right now in Elden Ring, and it's really awesome to watch. And so go check her out.
How many hours have you done fighting Melania so far?
Like, at least 4 and a bit.
Good luck.
I think I consumed 4 whole streams to her, probably like 8 hours each stream.
Wow.
So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, she was tough.
Okay.
I didn't have the patience for it. I called in help. Yeah, so
No, I can do it.
you do it. I believe in you. So, I'm Rourke too. You're here on my channel, but you can find me on the internet at the same name basically everywhere. I have a Patreon where I've got the maps you've seen today, that river map. I'll put up probably today or tomorrow. But there's a bunch of other things. Like I've got an inspiration system based on the deck of many things that I think is really cool. And yeah, lots of maps, basically. And yeah. And I also do the show on YouTube if you are here on Twitch, or I do it on Twitch live on Sundays typically if you're on YouTube. Yeah. Is that it? I think that's it. I'm excited for next week.
And
days
happy
do you
birthday,
usually-
Bees, again!
Thank you. What days do you usually stream, Rorik? On Twitch.
Wednesdays and Saturdays, I think, are my most consistent. Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then sometimes, this is on Sundays. And then Monday or Tuesday, depending on how I feel.
What kind of content do you stream, Rorik?
All kinds. D&D content. Sometimes map making when I need a map for Sunday. Sometimes, most of the times, just games I want to play. Ideally with other people, but sometimes I got Choo Choo Charles coming up I want to play. Yeah. A variety of games, some say.
That's some good self-promotion you're doing, Rorik. Well done.
Thank you.
Oh my god, Bees! Also, round of applause for Rorik. Great DMing.
Oh,
The
thank
best
you.
DM.
He never promotes himself. He's like, yeah, I got links and I do stuff. Bye.
Yeah, I forget about all the stuff I do. So, anyway, I do stuff. And hopefully you do stuff too.
Even hotter.
So, yeah, don't forget, love yourself, love each other. Thank you all for being here, and we'll talk to you at a different time. Wait, where's the thing? Oh!
God, we're waving, Roar. Come on.
My wrists!
Ah!
Okay.